let's get started with race 1 of GlassCar 2023 here at the SunStorm circuit. And the lights are turning on. 3, 2, 1. And we are off. Who comes out first? It's a big jumble of marbles, and it is Black Shadow who comes out first. Here comes Rattlesnake, though, the previous champion, already in the top 3 in the race 1. Here comes Ivory into first place as we enter the first booster, and Ivory is trying to hold the lead into the snake section. Rattlesnake and Black Shadow close behind as we go up the second booster and finish the first lap. This 13-lap race today. Ivory still in the lead. Black Shadow trying to take it through the hairpin, a little bit of contact there, but no moves for Black Shadow. Rattlesnake falling back behind a little bit, and now they're feeling the pressure from Nitro and Rockslide, who was in second place on the starting grid, and they did well in the qualifying, so we have to keep an eye on them. But Ivory running away with it right now. Fastest lap, 19.69 in lap 2. And we'll have to see if any other marble can take that title away from Ivory. Ivory now entering the second and final booster. Rattlesnake close behind. Black Shadow facing some pressure from Nitro, and Nitro may have just taken the lead there. Rattlesnake has taken the fastest lap from Ivory, getting 18.61 as we go through this back straight into a hairpin and into the final booster once again into lap 5. Ivory unchallenged in these first 5 laps. 2 seconds ahead of Rattlesnake. Now, where's Rattlesnake? They had a major mishap there. 3 seconds apart. And Nitro now trying to come up and take second place from Rattlesnake. A very unexpected lead from Ivory. They didn't do that well in the qualifying. And now they're in the lead by a very large margin. And there comes Nitro trying to make a move on Rattlesnake. Angel there now in 4th place. And now they're pressuring Nitro as well. Through the back straight. Ivory not even on the screen anymore, so far ahead. All the focus is on these 2nd through 4th marbles. And Angel still trying to take a move. And there goes Nitro for 2nd place over Rattlesnake into the booster. Can Rattlesnake take it right back? Camera isn't on them, and Nitro still is able to hold the lead. Here comes Rattlesnake and Angel close behind. And where is Ivory? 7.5 seconds ahead of 2nd place Nitro. That is a massive lead. And Angel facing some pressure from Black Shadow and Rockslide, 2 big contenders in the qualifying. And here comes Volcano as well. We haven't seen them very much. We go through the booster once again. Nitro trying to stay ahead of Rattlesnake because Rattlesnake wants that 2nd place back. And there goes Ivory off the corner of your screen just before Nitro gets there. And up the booster once again. Here's a look at some of the back of the pack. Canarium in 9th place. And there's a little bit of accident by Pacifica there. And that loses them all places, going back down all the way to 12th. Black Shadow has just taken 4th place from Rockslide. And there goes Angel. And Angel looks to take it right back. And Rockslide leaves in 4th place as we go up into lap 11. And Ivory, 8-second lead. What a performance by Ivory. I don't know if we've seen a larger lead than that in Season 1. But already Ivory is setting the bar very high in Season 2 here at the SunStorm circuit. We are on lap 12, only 2 more laps to go. And Ivory's already about to finish the 12th lap and start the final lap of this race. And there goes the final lap. Ivory in the lead. Nitro coming in at 2nd. Volcano in 3rd place. What a performance by Volcano, making it multiple places up into 3rd place. And where is Angel? All the way back down in 8th. She's been having a hard time. And here comes Ivory about to lap another marble, but it's not going to matter. Ivory comes out with the win. Congratulations to Ivory. What a performance. Nitro coming in at 2nd. 5.8 seconds behind Ivory. That is domination. Rockslide coming at third, Volcano in fourth, and Rattlesnake finishing off your top 5 in second place there for quite a bit of the race, but falling down to 5th place later in the race. Here is the full standings after this race. 40 points to Ivory. Nitro gets 35. Rockslide with 34 and a 4-point gain by Ivory. 6th place gain by Nitro. Quite a performance by both of those marbles. Rockslide coming in at 3rd, Volcano 4th, Rattlesnake in 5th, Angel in 6th, Black Shadow in 7th, and where is our pole sitter Canarium? All the way down in 9th. She did not have a good race today. Hopefully she'll be able to redeem herself in the following races coming soon. Let's take a look at some of these replays. It was all in this first turn that caused such trouble for Canarium. Look at Canarium all the way on that left side, and almost every other marble passing for the lead, and Black Shadow coming out in 1st place. And there goes Rattlesnake as well, top contender in the first half of this race. And Ivory already out into the lead, and she got in the lead and stayed in the lead for the entire race. What a performance by Ivory. Up that first booster. You can see what Ivory did there. You can stay on that right side in the camera view of that S section. You can go straight through without hitting any walls, which definitely saves you a lot of time. Nitro eventually finishing in 2nd. Here's the overtake over Rattlesnake for 2nd place, and from then on out, Rattlesnake really struggled in this race. They almost took the lead here, just wasn't able to. Here comes Angel. She finished all the way down in 6th. She was in the top 3 or 4 there for a while though. Wasn't able to hold it though. Volcano all the way down in 7th at this point in the race, finishing in 4th place. Unexpected finish by Volcano. He did not even make it to the final qualifying round on Wednesday. We need to keep an eye on him. In terms of largest gains, I believe Volcano will get that title. And there's an overtake by Angel right before that booster. And here comes Volcano pressuring Rattlesnake. He probably took the lead there. And now it's time for the podium ceremony. Congratulations to Ivory, 1st place in race 1 of GlassCar 2023. Nitro coming in at 2nd, 5 seconds behind Ivory. Rockslide coming in at 3rd, 11 seconds, almost 12 behind Ivory. Congratulations to all 3 of these marbles, making a good name for themselves this early in the season in the standings. And now it's time to start race 2 of GlassCar 2023. The lights are on. 3, 2, 1. Leave your comment on who you think will win this championship. And we are off. Nitro falling down to 3rd place already in the first turn. And it's Rockslide holding the lead. Pacifica coming in at 2nd. And Nitro coming in at 3rd. And then these top 3 marbles already have broken away from the rest of the pack as we go into this first booster who come out on the lead now. It's still Rockslide, but Nitro has taken 2nd place, but there goes Pacifica right back and takes it from Nitro. Dragon's Tail and Penguin in 4th and 5th place, drafting on Nitro. Go through these chicanes. It's Pacifica who is facing some pressure from Penguin, and where's Rockslide? Quite a bit ahead of Pacifica, almost 1.5 seconds split between these 2 marbles. Let's take a look at Ivory all the way in 7th place already, starting in 11th. She's already starting to make a comeback there. She goes down to 8th, a minor mishap. Let's see, keep an eye on her as the race continues. Rockslide still in the lead, trying to make a good move as Ivory did, but there goes Angel into 1st place, and Rockslide falling down like crazy all the way to 6th place in like 2 turns. Angel now in the lead, Penguin coming in at 2nd, and Dragon's Tail in 3rd place, and then there's Nitro, who's having a hard time really solidifying a lead in this race. Can he take back the lead and hold it like Ivory did in the previous race? It will be very difficult. And now it is Angel who is doing just that, all the way up 1 second ahead of Penguin as we go up the booster once again. Rockslide in 6th place still. Rattlesnake, the previous champion of this entire series, in 12th place. He has not been having a very good season. Look how far ahead Angel is, ahead of 2nd place Penguin. Fastest lap 23.99, just barely getting under that 24 mark for Angel. Penguin and Angel very far apart, and then Dragon's Tail's having a hard time keeping up with Penguin as well. And Rockslide is pressuring Dragon's Tail for 3rd place. Where is Nitro? Down in 6th now. Rockslide back up in 4th now as we enter lap 6. And Penguin catching up to Angel in this turn right before this first booster. Who will come out on top? It's Penguin who takes the lead from Angel. Dragon's Tail coming in as well, pressuring Angel, but now Angel trying to take the lead back. This is a very different race than race 1, where Ivory held the lead for the entire race. This time, it's going all over the place. 2 seconds between Angel and Penguin. Angel has reestablished her lead. A little bit slow there. Let's see if Penguin can make any moves. Up the booster once again. Nitro and Ivory now in 6th and 7th. They have seen each other before in the first race, but now they're in the middle of the pack. Not so happy this time. We go up the 2nd booster. Where is Angel? Way off to the right of your screen. Penguin in 2nd still. Rockslide in 3rd. Canarium now in 4th. Could she make a comeback after her downfall in race 1? Starting off in pole position and then falling down quite a bit in the first race. And there's a hard move by Canarium, and now she's in 2nd place over Penguin. Now she's setting her sights on Angel, who I believe actually may have a blue flag here. Angel's catching up to Rattlesnake. How humiliating for Rattlesnake, the previous champion of GlassCar, and now being threatened to be lapped by Angel. What has happened to Rattlesnake in this season? Could it be he just isn't calibrated for the 2-booster system of Season 2? I'm not sure, but here comes Canarium and drafting Angel. She's trying to take the lead, and she isn't able to do it. Let's see what happens here. And now we have a blue flag. Rattlesnake, according to the rules, should move over, and there he does. Angel and Canarium pass Rattlesnake, the first lapping we've had in GlassCar 2023. We have 5 laps to go. We're in lap 11. Canarium trying to catch up to Angel, and then there's Rockslide. Where's Nitro? All the way down in 8th place. These pole sitters are having a very difficult time holding lead or even getting a good finish here in GlassCar 2023. Canarium so close to Angel. Angel's just able to hold just about that much space ahead of Canarium, and if she can only do it for 3 more laps, she'll be able to win this race. Canarium is trying to do all she can to catch up to Angel. And here comes Angel, about to lap Nitro, the pole sitter of this race. Unbelievable. Nitro in 11th place. And now he is being threatened by a blue flag. This is very unfortunate for Nitro. He sits in 2nd place in the standings. He's probably going to fall down the standings after this race. Ivory in 6th. She may be even able to hold the lead. Will Nitro, the pole sitter, be lapped by Angel in the final 2 laps of this race? We are about to find out. I think. Yeah, and Nitro has been lapped by Angel. And now she's setting her sights on Pacifica. And there she goes above Pacifica as well. Angel has lapped the bottom 3 marbles of this race and still going. Where is Rockslide? And there's Rockslide. He's also lapped the bottom 3 marbles, but now we're at the final lap of race 2 of GlassCar 2023. Angel trying to make a record here and lap as many marbles as possible. Now she's trying to lap Volcano. Will she be able to do it? And no, Volcano's still able to hold the lead there. He's actually in 8th place. And Rockslide is having a hard time getting through Pacifica in some of these lapped marbles. And here comes Angel around the final turn, and Angel will be the winner of Race 2 of GlassCar 2023. What a performance by Angel, lapping 3 marbles. And then comes Rockslide in 2nd place, Canarium in 3rd place, somewhat of a comeback after Race 1, Penguin in 4th, Ivory, our previous winner, in 5th place. A decent performance for her. Rainforest coming in at 6th, Dragon's Tail in 7th. And then we have the rest of the marbles who got lapped, not finishing on the camera. Angel getting 40 points, Rockslide with 35, Canarium with 34. Where's our pole sitter Nitro all the way down in 11th place, 26 points. And then Ivory, our last winner, with 32 points. Is she still in the lead? Yes, 72 points, 1 point ahead of Angel. Unbelievable turnout here. Rockslide in 3rd place, only 2 points behind Angel as well. And then Canarium in 4th place with 62 points, tied with Volcano. Nitro has fallen down to 6th place. What a result in Race 2. So Nitro started in pole position, and then he lost a couple spots here in this first turn, but he wasn't immediately in the back of the pack. He was still in 3rd place, and he was able to stay up there in that top 5 for quite a few laps. And then something happened mid-race and caused him to go all the way down to 11th place, only ahead of Rattlesnake. What a disappointment for him, the previous champion, being lapped in the 2nd race of this 2nd season. Rattlesnake did not finish under 2nd place in the 1st season of GlassCar, so we're definitely seeing a shift here in his performance. Don't forget to comment down below what you think about this. Let's take a look at some more of these replays here. And there's an overtake for Angel over Penguin for 2nd place, and 1st place over Rockslide. Rockslide was starting in 2nd place at the beginning of this race, and he was able to hold top 5 for the majority of this race. I think he fell down to like 6th or 7th there for a while, but then he came back up and eventually got a good finish. And here's the first lapping Canarium, giving a little push to Angel there. And she's really feeling the pressure. Actually, Canarium taking the lead there for a second, but Angel taking it right back. Feeling the pressure of the marble coming in from behind, and the fact that it's a difficult task to pass a lapped marble, just because they don't want to be lapped, just because of the humiliation. And there's a great move by Angel there. In the final turn, Volcano didn't quite get lapped, but was very close to it. And getting lapped in 8th place, that would have been humiliating. And now it's time for the podium ceremony. Congratulations to Angel. What a performance by her. Rockslide coming in at 2nd place. Canarium, our previous race pole sitter, finally getting a podium in 3rd place. All 3 of these marbles did a phenomenal job. Rockslide starting in 2nd place and holding 2nd place for the whole race. Angel starting in 6th and finishing on top. Hello and welcome back to GlassCar 2023. I am Jeremiah, and we are here at Race 3 at the SunStorm Circuit 3. And this will be the final time that we get to race in this magnificent city before we head on to the MoonScape circuit. Here is the starting grid from the qualifying of this race. Pacifica on pole position, our last place marble in the overall leaderboard. So that is interesting, as well as Penguin coming at 2nd, and our overall leader, Ivory, in 3rd place. So can you keep an eye on her as the race starts? All the marbles getting ready. Final adjustments before the race. Now let's take a look at the overall leaderboard. Ivory in 1st place, 72 points, only 1 point ahead of Angel, who has 71 points. Then Rockslide in 3rd place with 69, I believe. And now let's get started with Race 3 of GlassCar 2023, the final race here in SunStorm City. 18-lap race today. Don't forget to comment down below who you think will win. And the lights are on, and we're off, and Penguin is stalled on the track. Penguin had a false start. Not sure what's gonna happen here. As the officials are reviewing the footage, the race is underway. Ivory in the lead, starting in third place, already in first, and Pacifica is already falling down the order all the way to third place, and Rainforest is now in second. As we go and finish this first lap, we're going to see what's going to happen to Penguin. As of now, Penguin is out of the race. Penguin has been moved off the track, and that is an immediate DNF. That's the do we have motor issues here? I'm not sure what happened. Penguin was just not able to move. And it's a good move by the officials to get Penguin off the track as quickly as possible before we have any incidents. And it is Rainforest who has taken the lead. Ivory in second, as well as Canarium and Pacifica up there as well. Canarium fastest lap, 25.973. Here comes Black Shadow, takes the lead from Ivory. Where is Rainforest in the lead, breaking away from the rest of the pack, like we saw Ivory did in the first race. Now Ivory's just fighting to keep the lead. As long as Ivory places above Angel, she can still hold the overall lead. The fastest lap, Dragon's Tail, 25.369. In just the next lap after the previous fastest lap. A 4-second split between Rainforest and Ivory. What a lead by Rainforest. We go up the booster once again. It is a Rainforest 25.84 second time for that last lap. Rock Slide already in 10th place, starting out in 4th on the starting grid. He is not having a very good time. Pacifica, our pole sitter, trying to take second place from Ivory, who's just trying to catch up to Rainforest while having Pacifica on her tail. And Pacifica just got the fastest lap, 25.33, rounding up there. And there's Canarium and Angel now putting some pressure on Pacifica. And there's the lead is gone, and Ivory now right behind Rainforest. But there's a good bump by Rainforest there. He gains the lead right back. Fastest lap, Canarium, 25.28. Can Rainforest have a lead for this entire race? We're almost to the halfway point already, and Rainforest is unchallenged. Split 1.9, almost 2 second split between Rainforest and Ivory, and the Canarium in third place. What do we have here? And we have a protester on the track. We have a yellow flag. Panda Marble on the track here. This is the first time we've had this here at GlassCar. And he's messing with the race here. Not sure if we're going to have what the results are going to be of this. Will there be any consolation seconds awarded to any of these marbles because of the interference from this invasion of the track? We need to get the security out on the track as quickly as possible to remove the interference. Will we have a red flag? The intruder marble appears to be staying pretty far ahead of the rest of the field as of now. We'll have to see if anything changes as this race progresses. Rainforest in the chaos, still able to hold the lead, but Pacifica now very close behind, and there goes the protester off the track. Booster is too much power for him. And now we have another yellow flag. Rainforest stalled on the track. After being in the lead for such a long time, now stalled on the track, not able to move. And now it's Canarium who's taking the lead. Pacifica, our pole sitter, still in second place. Ivory in third. Look at that crazy rebound off the side of the track there. And Rainforest is about to get lapped. Unfortunate for Rainforest also, he's right behind that chicane, so it's very unlikely that one of these other marbles will dislodge him. And he will be removed from the track as well. And he'll get a DNF. Very unfortunate. He had such a good run. Now he has a DNF. Canarium is in the lead. Pacifica and Ivory very close behind as we are in lap 12. What an eventful race so far. We have only 10 marbles left on the track. Fastest lap, Canarium, once again, 24 seconds. Breaking the 25-second barrier. Here comes Pacifica and Ivory, still your top three. Black Shadow in fourth. Nitro in fifth place. Oh, there he goes down the seventh. Angel now in fifth. She's in second place in the overall standings. She's trying to get as many points as possible, but at this point, she's still behind Ivory, so she won't be able to take the lead. I don't believe Canarium is in the top 5 in the standings, but she may be after this race. Here comes Pacifica, though. A good defensive move by Canarium there. We go up the booster once again. And again, who's in last place? It's Rattlesnake. Very unfortunate, and we're starting to see a trend here. Rattlesnake just not up to par like he used to be in the previous season. Lap 15. Canarium about to start to lap Rattlesnake. And Rock Slide down in 8th place, starting in 3rd. He's in 3rd place in the standings as well, not doing a very good performance as of now. We only have 2 laps to go. 2 DNFs in one race. I'm still so surprised. And we had an intruder on the track. And this has been one of the most eventful races we've had here at GlassCar. Canarium still trying to hold the lead. Only a lap and a half left to go. Can Pacifica take it back? Can Ivory get up there in second and possibly even first in 1 lap's time? 2 laps time as we go through these chicanes. Ivory trying to catch up to Pacifica. Dragon's Tail quite a bit behind as well. Here comes Ivory trying to take second place from Pacifica. So close up the booster. Can she do it? And no, now we have a blue flag. Rattlesnake about to get lapped by Canarium as we start the final lap. And it is Canarium who comes out on top. And she has lapped Rattlesnake, the second race in a row that Rattlesnake has been lapped. And now second place. The second place group is so far behind from Canarium. Canarium about to finish the race, and Canarium will be the champion of race 3 of GlassCar 2023 here at SunStorm Circuit. Pacifica coming in at second place, Ivory in third place, Angel squeezes out a fourth place finish, Dragon Tail in fifth place, Nitro, Black Shadow in sixth, Nitro in seventh. And here's your full results as of now. Look at that gain by Canarium, 8 places from her starting position at the beginning of the race. Pacifica finishing in second, starting at pole position. A very good performance considering that we've had a couple very bad performances by the pole sitters in the previous races. Ivory still in the lead, 106 points. Angel still in second with 104, and Canarium moves up to third place with 102, pushing Rock Slide down to fourth place with 98 points. Nitro in fifth with 91. Let's take a look at some of these replays because there will be quite a few from this race. Let's take a look at Penguin here. And he did have a little jump start there. And look at that. Actually, I think that's Rock Slide. Had a little bit of a hard start there, but got pushed by some of the other marbles and got him going. But did Penguin have an engine blow here? You see he was rattling a little bit there and then just stalled. Did not get off the starting grid. Not sure what happened with Penguin here. Maybe we'll find out in later races. Sure he's okay, though we would have been notified otherwise. But don't forget to comment down below what you think about this. And also, we need to talk about Rainforest in the lead for quite a few laps. Almost like more than half of the race, Rattlesnake was in the lead by like 1 or more seconds at some points, even 4 seconds ahead of second place, who was Ivory and Pacifica. Black Shadow in second here for a little while. He fell down towards the middle part of the race. later in the race, though. Angel down in like the 7th through 10th range for most of the race, but squeezed out a 4th in these final 2 laps here. Pretty good move by Angel. And look at this intruder marble here. Not sure whose fan this marble is. He definitely was not supposed to be here. A Panda fan. Unfortunately, there's no Panda marble here in GlassCar. And Rainforest having quite a bit of energy there, almost flying off the track, and here comes this intruder marble. Yeah, bounces right off the track. That is why you don't intrude on these tracks. These are for professional drivers. And if you do not know what you're doing, this can be a very dangerous situation if you get on this track and do not know how to use the boosters properly. Hope this civilian marble is okay, but just goes to show you, safety is our top concern here at GlassCar. Congratulations to Canarium getting first place, Pacifica coming in at second, and Ivory in third place. Congratulations to all 3 of these marbles. Ivory, of course, still holding the overall lead in the standings. Welcome to the MoonScape circuit for race 4 of GlassCar 2023 here on Fubeca's Marble Runs. I'm Jeremiah, and Canarium sits on pole position, getting a 58.65 time for her 2-lap race, making it to the final qualifying in that qualifying video. And here are the full results from that qualifying. See Rainforest coming in at second, Black Shadow in third, and our full leader, points leader Ivory up there in 5th place. Almost a deja vu for Canarium being in first place on the starting grid in the first race of this location, just like we saw in the first race over at the SunStorm circuit. Here's the full leaderboard as of now. Ivory in first place with 106 points, only 2 points ahead of Angel with 104 in second place. Will that be tampered with today? We are about to find out. It's a 20-lap race today, so a little bit longer than some of the previous races we've had so far. So really, endurance is focus of today's race. And we are off. Can Canarium hold the lead? No, she falls down the pack immediately. And now she's in the mid-back pack, and who comes out to the front? Once again, it's Ivory, already extending her lead quite a bit in this first couple of turns already. And Rainforest and Rockslide up there in second and third. Black Shadow in fourth. And Rattlesnake now up in fourth as well, trying to actually make a comeback in this season. And where's Canarium? Down in 6th already. Almost a complete replay of what we saw in the first race of this season. Canarium can get pole position sometimes, but just isn't able to hold it for much of the race. Ivory has lost out to Rainforest for the lead in this race in the second lap, and it's a 0.3 difference between these 2 marbles. Ivory facing some pressure from the Rattlesnake, who's playing unusually aggressive for the season as of now. Almost reminded me of more of what he played like in the first season. Maybe finally he has his bearings. He's finally ready to race. Rainforest held the lead for quite a while in the last race, and there goes Ivory in the first place. And as I was saying, Rainforest, an incredible lead, like we saw Ivory had in the first race of this season. But unfortunately, he did get a DNF. Could have possibly been because of a protester marble that stormed the track. I'm not sure. But now he's trying to redeem himself. Fastest lap by Nitro, 25.586. See if anyone can beat that. Rainforest still able to hold the lead. Ivory in second. So crazy to see Rattlesnake up here in third place. That's very unusual for the season. I know he was such a great competitor in the first season, only getting out of first place in the points leaderboard once, and coming back up and staying in the lead for the rest of the season. He is nowhere near that domination this time. And that title goes to Ivory, who has just taken first place back from Rainforest. We're already a quarter done with this race.
Ivory, Rainforest battling it out. Angel up there in fourth, trying to take third from Rattlesnake. Here comes Nitro as well. And there's another overtake by Rainforest, back in the lead as we go over this LED section. Really battle between Ivory and Rainforest. Nitro, very good competitor in the last season, doing a decent performance in this season. Up there in fourth place, trying to edge his way up in the top three. And Rainforest, 1 point in this lap, was over a second ahead of Ivory, but that lead has already vanished. Volcano down in 12th place. I know Volcano's been having a disappointing season. He did have some rough goes in season 1. He must be having a hard time in this racing atmosphere. And there goes Angel in the second place, overtaking Ivory. Now Ivory's facing the pressure from Nitro, but she takes back second place from Angel. Rattlesnake has fallen down to 5th. Still in there, but now he's facing some pressure and takes the lead from Canarium, our pole sitter for this race. In 5th place now, trying to catch up to Nitro and Angel. But Rainforest still able to hold the lead. Ivory still up there as well. 1.9 second difference between Rainforest and Ivory. Here comes Nitro, trying to make a move on Ivory. Can he make it happen? Do these little S-curves? No, and a good defensive move by Ivory. Pushes Nitro back. He loses all his momentum. Now he's coming back, trying to take the lead back already. Here comes Dragon's Tail out of nowhere. We haven't seen him in the top 5. And now he's putting the pressure on Nitro as well. And there he goes, passes Nitro into 3rd place. Look how far away Rainforest is from Ivory. Almost a complete replay of the previous race. Let's hope Rainforest doesn't have a DNF this time. Angel falling down to 6th, our second place leader in the overall points standings. That may change after this race if she can't up her game here. And now Nitro trying to come up and take the lead once again from Ivory. Will we? She does not do the same move. A good move by Nitro on the outside, which is very difficult in marble racing to do. And Nitro takes 2nd place from Ivory. Now he's setting his sights on Rainforest. Here comes Dragon's Tail, and he takes 3rd place from Ivory. Ivory falling down here. None of these top 3 marbles are really contenders for the lead at this point, not within one race anyway. I don't think. So Ivory still up there in a good position. Nitro getting closer and closer to Rainforest. Trying to make any moves. Dragon's Tail as well. Here comes Rattlesnake and hit to Ivory there, but actually that puts Rattlesnake at a disadvantage. He gave all his momentum to Ivory, who now is setting her sights on Dragon's Tail. Ivory trying a similar move to what Nitro did to her. Trying to go around the outside, but it didn't quite work. Dragon's Tail too far ahead. Rainforest almost off the screen. How far ahead he is. Nitro, 1.9 seconds ahead of Nitro. And Nitro is probably another 2 seconds ahead of Dragon's Tail. All these top 5 marbles really spread out, but once we get to Rattlesnake, Canarium, and Rockslide all pretty close together in that 5th through 7th lane. Here comes Ivory trying to catch up to Dragon's Tail, and Nitro really close to Rainforest. And there's a move by Nitro back into 1st place. And it does a good move, blocking Rainforest's attempt to take the lead. We only have a quarter of this race left to go. Can Rainforest take back the lead in these final 4 laps? Nitro just trying to stay as far away from Rainforest as possible. Here comes the second group. Canarium actually in 3rd place. Canarium trying to take the lead. Ivory trying to catch up to Rockslide. And that second pack of marbles. Really is switching spots quite a bit. At this point, it'll be very difficult for the second place pack of marbles to catch up to first place, but you never know. There could be an accident up here in the front that could cause some of these marbles to be able to catch up. And they're almost moved by Dragon's Tail for 5th place, but Canarium able to dodge. Nitro only has to stay in the lead for 2 more laps. He'll be the winner of this race. He's not yet won a race in this season. See if he can do so in this race. Here comes Rainforest. So close. Isn't able to make any moves. See if he can make use of a draft. No! And Rainforest almost getting DNF'd once again. Going backwards on the track. I'm not sure what happened there. It seemed like pretty rough play by Nitro. Let's take a look at the replays at the end of the video, see what happened there. And Nitro starting the final lap of Race 4 GlassCar 2023. He's catching up to Volcano. He may be able to lap him by the end of the lap. That's very unfortunate for Volcano. I believe he's already been lapped in this season. And we have a blue flag. And there we go. Lapped on the final turn, and Nitro will be your champion of Race 4 of GlassCar 2023. And Rainforest takes the lead from Rockslide back at the last second. And Rainforest will take second. Rockslide comes in at 3rd. And our points leader, Ivory, comes in at 4th. Our pole sitter, Canarium, getting a respectable 5th place. Not quite down on the bottom of the table like we saw in the first race. Still a good standing for her. Dragon's Tail coming in at 6th. Angel, our 2nd place in the leaderboard, coming in at 2nd. And here is your full results. Nitro gaining 6 places from his starting position. He definitely deserves the plus 40 points for 1st place. Rainforest not losing or gaining any spots, just able to hold 2nd place for most of the race. Ivory still able to hold the lead, but Canarium pulling out a 2nd place here. And Angel falling down to 3rd. And Ivory has 139 points, 134 to Canarium, and Angel tied there. But Canarium has more podiums than Angel, and that's why she's higher on the leaderboard. Now let's take a look at some of these replays here. Canarium, once again, having a hard time on pole position, losing out on this first turn. And let's see how Ivory pulls out of the pack here. Look at that, all the way almost up to 1st place within that first turn. And within the first couple turns, she's already in the lead. Now I want to see this replay of that moment between Nitro, I believe it was Rainforest, where Rainforest was pushed backwards on the track for a split second, and Nitro somehow just got a huge boost of speed. Look at that Nitro all the way down to the back of the pack early in the race. Ends up winning. What a gain. Not only did he get 6 places gained from his starting position, but he got 11 places gained from this point in the race because he had fallen down so far. But then he made it up so much in the rest of the race. What an accomplishment by Nitro. But up at the front, it was the main race between Rainforest and Ivory for a good chunk of the race. Rainforest able to hold the lead there, and look at that outside move by Nitro. An unorthodox strategy in marble racing, common in car racing, but in marble racing that is very difficult because they usually hug the outside corners. And there's that move there. Just seemed like Rainforest tapped Nitro just the wrong way. Possibly Nitro's spin causing Rainforest's spin to just mess him up and put him backwards. And now it's time for the podium ceremony. Congratulations to Nitro for winning Race 4 of GlassCar 2023. Rainforest coming in at 2nd, Rockslide in third place. Nitro a full 9.5 seconds ahead of Rainforest. Hello and welcome back to GlassCar 2023. I'm Jeremiah and I'm here at race 5 here at the MoonScape circuit, the second circuit of this location, and a very long, windy one at that. If you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe. It is Black Shadow sitting on pole position, Ivory coming in at second, and Dragon's Tail up in third place. Ivory, our overall points leader, up there in second place. A good standing for the start of this race. She has a good chance of continuing her reign in this season. Black Shadow could get pretty far up on the points table if he performs well in this race. 10th place right now. He could get all the way up to like 5th if he gets first place in today's race. Canarium in second in the points table. And we'll have to see where she starts on the starting grid. In 5th or 6th. And now the race is about to start. The lights are on. And we are off. And right off the bat, Black Shadow falls down to the middle of the pack. And who's in first? It's Ivory. As we go through these first couple of turns, it's Rainforest in second and Rattlesnake in third place. This big train of marbles as we get to through the first half of this lap. And it is Rainforest who is taking the lead from Ivory. Rainforest, a front runner in the previous couple of races, trying to get a lead from the rest of these marbles. They're very bunched together right now. Ivory's already fallen down to third. Rattlesnake in second place, and that's very surprising. Rattlesnake usually is at the back of the pack in the season. Look at that, Ivory, major blunder there. Ivory's fallen down all the way to 8th. Rainforest still in first place, Rattlesnake in second, and Volcano in third place. He's one of the marbles that's been lapped in previous races, now in third place. A good accomplishment as of now, but we're only in the second lap. Anything can happen. Black Shadow, our pole sitter, in fourth place, making a slow comeback. Dragon's Tail up in 5th, Canarium in 6th. Can she get up to the top of the table and dethrone Ivory? Fastest lap by Rainforest, 31.95. Rainforest and Rattlesnake breaking away from the rest of the pack. Here comes Volcano and Ivory, though, trying to stay within range of these two top marbles. Rainforest, such a front runner. Sometimes his front running pays off, and sometimes it does not. He did have a DNF a couple races ago, even though he was front running for the first half of the race. And Pacifica, our last race winner, all the way down in last place right now. Very unfortunate for him. Angel, our third place overall leader in the leaderboard, in 11th place right now. Not doing very well either, and it's wow, look at that lead by Rainforest. And Rattlesnake, maybe he's finally come around to this season. We have Rainforest in green, Rattlesnake in yellow, Volcano in red. But green means go, so Rainforest still in the lead. Comment down below. I think Rainforest will be able to hold the lead for the rest of this race. Rattlesnake or Volcano will overtake them. Ivory still in 6th place. Canarium in 8th. Not doing very well at this point. And Rockslide has made it to 2nd place. Rattlesnake falling down a couple places. And now Rockslide setting his sights on Rainforest. And Volcano is still in 3rd place. Here comes Black Shadow as well in 4th. Just waiting to make a move. Rainforest. So crazy how much of a front runner Rainforest can be. And right now, he doesn't have that much of a lead over Rockslide. He does seem confident But look at all these marbles within a second of Rainforest. Rainforest's breakaway lead is no more. And there's the move by Rockslide up into first place, and Rainforest has been dethroned for the first time since lap 1. And now Rainforest has to try to catch up to Rockslide. It will be difficult, and now Volcano, Black Shadow, Rattlesnake coming in closer. We are in lap 8, already halfway through this race. Rainforest led the first half. Will Rockslide lead the second half? I'm not sure. Rainforest is eager to take the lead back, and he's drafting Rockslide. And there's a good move by Rockslide. Rainforest giving him all his momentum. And then Rockslide gets a little bit of a lead. Volcano and Rattlesnake battling in third and fourth. Catching up to Rainforest. Can they take second place here? And Ivory is the leader of the third pack. Where is Rockslide? Such a lead by Rockslide. Volcano and Rattlesnake still trying to catch up to Rainforest. Are they working together here to push Rainforest down as far as possible? Volcano and Rattlesnake both bottom marbles in the overall standings. They really need the points. Could they have formed an alliance here just to dethrone Rainforest? At this point, they've done a good job of dethroning the top couple marbles, Ivory, Angel, and Canarium. But Rainforest has been one of the better performing marbles in the couple last previous races. They're all so close, and now Nitro's in the mix. As we go up the booster, what will Nitro have to say about this race? And there's an attempt at first place by Rainforest, but it fails. Rockslide, 0.9 seconds ahead of Rainforest, and then Volcano and Rattlesnake close behind. And there's a move by Volcano, and Volcano will be in second place. Rainforest dethroned by Nitro as well, and there he goes right back though. Now Volcano putting some major pressure on Rockslide. Having all these marbles all within half a second of each other in the front of the field, very unusual. It makes for an intense race, and look at that. Rattlesnake having a hard time there. He falls down a couple places. Now Ivory neck and neck with Rainforest. She's climbing the tables. Can she make a comeback win here? Now she's in third place. She's trying to pass Rockslide, and then Volcano. She only has 4 more laps. It is possible though. Volcano 1 second ahead of Rockslide. Can Rockslide and Ivory chip down that 1 second just enough that if Volcano makes any mistakes, they can capitalize? Volcano, Rockslide, Ivory, Rainforest do the LED strip up the booster. And we have a yellow flag concerning Rattlesnake. I'm not sure. Is Rattlesnake stuck? Let's take a look on the right side there. Rattlesnake falling off the track. Rattlesnake slipping through the plexiglass barrier, and he will DNF. Unfortunate for Rattlesnake. He was doing so good in this race. And now he'll have another disappointing finish. Volcano and Rockslide are not concerned as of now. And Ivory still trying to catch up. We're in lap 15. Only 2 more laps to go. Nitro in 5th place. Can he make any moves on Rainforest? All these top marbles are really separated now. And it'll be difficult for any of them to catch up to Volcano. through the hairpin for Volcano. Now Rockslide through the second hairpin. And through the third hairpin into the booster. Volcano, leader in the final lap. Rockslide coming in at second. Ivory in third, facing pressure from Rainforest. And here comes Rockslide. Can he take the lead in the last lap? He is running out of time. Ivory in third place as well. There goes Nitro for fourth place over Rainforest. And Rockslide is stuck on the track. Rockslide may have a DNF here in the final race. Volcano, though, coming up and winning race 5 of GlassCar 2023. Ivory coming in at second. And Nitro in third place. Rainforest falls down to fourth. Will Rockslide finish? No, he gets a DNF. Very unfortunate for Rockslide, leading for a good portion of the race and being in second place for another good portion of the race. So sad for Rockslide, but that's good for Ivory, because she gets just another point over Nitro and Rainforest. Volcano getting the full 40 points. And that means Ivory is still in the overall lead, 174 points. Nitro climbs up to second. And Angel is still in third place. Canarium falls down to fourth. Rockslide climbs up to fifth. Well, actually, that'd be falling down to fifth. And Black Shadow, our pole sitter, still down in 10th. Let's take a look at some of these replays here. We had a couple different marbles pulling away for different sections of the race. And Nitro there, having a hard time on the starting grid. He was able to get started, though, and did not have a DNF. See Black Shadow loses out in that first turn. Ivory takes the lead. And I believe she was in the lead for the first half of the lap. And then Rainforest takes it quickly after that. Look at that train of marbles. And there's the move by Rainforest, overtaking Ivory. And then Rainforest and Rattlesnake were in the top two. Quite a few laps there. And later in the race, of course, Rattlesnake DNFs. Very unfortunate, very unexpected. That just goes to show he is not having a good season. He's been lapped, I believe he's been lapped twice, and he's had a DNF. Volcano eventually coming out on top. He was not really in the top 5 in the first part of the race, but then he really started to emerge in the second half. And here's Rockslide. I believe this is where he gets stuck. No. Oh, here's where Rattlesnake falls off the track. See there? That little chicane there, pushing him just in the wrong way, forcing him to hit the plexiglass incorrectly. And there's where Rattlesnake got stuck, hitting Volcano just the right angle, causing him to DNF within the final couple of turns. Congratulations to Volcano for being champion of Race 5 of GlassCar 2023. Ivory coming in at second, and Nitro in third place. Respectable finishes for Nitro and Ivory. Volcano, though, is who everyone aspires to be today. If you like, hello and welcome to the final race of GlassCar 2023. I'm Jeremiah, and we are here at the Sacred Hills for the 6th and final race of this season. 4 marbles are in contention for the championship title. Will Ivory be dethroned? Well, she's at the bottom of the starting grid, and there's Angel in first place. And in order for Angel to win, she has to win the overall race, and Ivory has to finish in 7th or lower. So it is really high stakes for Angel as well as Nitro. They both have the same points value, so the same goes for him, but he is in 4th on the starting grid. Hope to see if he can make a comeback here on this race. Here's the full standings as of now. Ivory with 174 points. And can any of these marbles surpass that point by the end of the race? We are about to find out. The lights are on. Can Angel hold first place through the first turn? We're about to find out. And right away, she loses the lead, and here comes Nitro into the lead. Nitro, second place in the overall standings, now coming out and trying to take the lead and win this overall season. It would be an ultimate comeback for Nitro because Ivory has been in the lead for so long this entire season. It would definitely be a downfall for her. It's Penguin now in the lead. Rattlesnake coming in at second, and Nitro in third place. Rainforest coming in fifth as we go through these hairpins. Most of the pack still pretty close together. We have 3 marbles down farther behind, and one of them is Ivory. Ivory finishes in 9th or less. That gives a chance for Canarium, the 4th place in the standings, to take the lead if she wins this race. And then, of course, Nitro and Angel up there as well. They only have to win the race, and Ivory be in 7th. And right now, Ivory is in 10th, so it's looking good for these marbles. It's still Penguin in the lead, Rattlesnake in there as well, and Canarium in 3rd place, looking to take 2nd from Rattlesnake. And then Rainforest down there in 4th. He isn't quite in the contention for the overall championship, but he can get on the podium. And there's a good move by Nitro, taking the place from Black Shadow. I believe Nitro is in 4th place now, trying to catch up to these top 3 marbles. And for once, we have Rattlesnake in the lead, front running like he did in his glory days back in season 1. And he's trying to make one last push for this season. He can't win, but at least he can win this race. Canarium, though, close behind, a more consistent racer, trying to make a move through these S-turns, but no, she gets caught up on the sides. Here comes Nitro, trying to make a move on Penguin. Can he do it? No, but here comes Rainforest, pressuring Nitro for 4th place. And Ivory now in 7th. If she makes it up one more place and finishes there, she has a guaranteed win in this championship. Rattlesnake really breaking away from the rest of the pack. Canarium losing out here. Now she's facing pressure from Penguin. Canarium, Penguin, and Nitro really need to catch up to Rattlesnake, especially Nitro and Canarium, if they want to take this overall championship. And look at that, Ivory down there in 7th, so close. All she has to do is pass Pacifica, and it's over. Now, this is a very long race, 29 laps. And we are only in lap 5, so this really will be an endurance race. We have a long way to go. Up the booster once again, Rattlesnake still in the lead by a long shot. And then the next pack of marbles really close together. Penguin getting away there a little bit. Canarium having a little bit of trouble. But look at that lead. Rattlesnake's lead is gone. Up the booster, and Penguin is gaining, as well as Canarium, Rainforest, and Nitro. Ivory in 7th place. As of now, if we finish the race with this standing, Ivory would be the champion. Nitro needs to get up there in 1st place to make his odds as good as possible for him to win. And there goes Canarium into 1st place, passes Penguin, and Rattlesnake almost getting stalled on the track, but he's able to regain his momentum. We almost had another DNF in this season. Penguin has taken the lead right back from Canarium. Canarium really needs to get in that 1st place. She has lots of time, but she really needs to get up there by the end of the race, and hopefully Ivory will be in 9th or less, because that's the only way Canarium, points-wise, could beat out Ivory in this championship. And right now, Canarium in the lead. Here comes Rattlesnake and Nitro into 3rd place. Rattlesnake coming up close behind Canarium. Nitro trying to get in there as well. He's having a hard time catching up, though. And then, of course, we have Penguin. And there's Angel down there behind Pacifica. And actually, there is Ivory so close to the lead marble. Probably only 5 seconds behind. And that's doable, especially when we still have 20 laps to go. Rattlesnake has taken back the lead. Canarium doing well to just stay up there in the top 5, top 3 even. Nitro's having a little bit harder time staying up there consistently, but he is still up there in the top 5. Nitro and Angel so close together, and then there's Ivory. If Ivory passes one of these marbles, or both of them, it will be bad because they will not be able to catch back up. It will be very difficult. Ivory, though, starting in last place on the starting grid, already up to 7th place. She has a lot of work ahead of her if she wants to hold the title for one more race. She's worked so hard keeping the lead for this entire race, or this entire season. Can she just hold it for one more race? There she is, trying to catch up to Nitro. Nitro is sweating bullets. 0.5 split between Canarium and Rattlesnake for the lead. Penguin coming up there probably a second behind Rattlesnake. As we enter lap 11, we have the overall lap times on your left. Angel gets the fastest lap, 36.56. She's in 4th place right now. Nitro facing the pressure from Ivory. So close. Ivory passes Nitro. There's no way he could win unless he passes her back and gets up into 1st place. The 2 yellow marbles, Canarium and Rattlesnake, still battling it out for 1st place. And there's a good move by Canarium, getting in the lead, pushing Rattlesnake far behind. And now Rattlesnake has caught up once again. He has a hard time there, and Angel's up there in 2nd place now in 1st. 1 lap, Angel takes the lead from Canarium, and now the tables are turning. If Angel can hold this lead for the rest of the race, all she would have to do is hope that Ivory finished in 7th or later. 1 second difference between Angel and Canarium. We have a yellow flag here. Pacifica got hit off the track. And Pacifica will be DNF. Unfortunate event for Pacifica. I don't think they've finalized the DNF yet. They will soon. Yeah, there we go. DNF for Pacifica. Very unfortunate turn of events for her. But Penguin is going under investigation for possible rough play. Angel extending her lead right now. She's running away with it. Canarium, though, close behind. And Ivory in 5th place. As of now, Ivory is the champion of this season. Can she hold out 2 places for the rest of this race? Nitro in there in 6th place behind Ivory, and then Black Shadow. These are the 2 marbles you want to keep your eye on. But there goes Ivory into 4th place. Ivory making a major comeback in this race. And look how far ahead Angel is. A full 3, almost 4 seconds ahead of 2nd place Canarium. Do the hairpins once again. Up the booster for the start of lap 16. Ivory setting her sights on 3rd place, trying to overtake Penguin. Rattlesnake and Nitro know what they need to do. All they need to do is push Ivory as far down as possible. They want Nitro to have a chance at winning. Canarium and Angel setting themselves up good. But will it matter if Ivory is so high up? Up the booster once again. Angel's not even on the screen. She's so far ahead. Canarium leading Penguin in 3rd place. And the results are in from the investigation. No punishment for Penguin. The booster can be very dangerous sometimes. And when a marble goes through the booster, it's very difficult to control your speed, especially in that first turn. So there's nothing really Penguin could do to stop from colliding right into Pacifica. And a 6-second lead by Angel over Canarium. She really is pulling away in the second half of this race. But still, it's It's not going to matter if Ivory finishes in 4th place. And none of the other marbles in 5th and 6th seem to be able to do anything about it. Look at how far ahead Angel is. That entire hairpin section ahead of Penguin. And Ivory looming in 4th place. Can she hold it for the rest of the race and become champion of GlassCar 2023? At this point, the Ivory fans are happy. So all she has to do is stay there, or she even has a little bit of wiggle room. She can stay within these that place and 2 below, and she would still hold the lead no matter what marble finishes in 1st. And Nitro and Rattlesnake, there's a little bit of chunk of time in between them and Ivory, and they're having a hard time trying to threaten her lead. She's kind of all alone here, not really that close to Penguin or Canarium, and Nitro and Rattlesnake still far behind. There goes Angel up the booster, Penguin and Canarium in 2nd and 3rd up the booster, and then Ivory. We have 10 more laps to go. Can Ivory hold it for these 10 more laps? 3 seconds between Angel and Penguin. Oh, there goes a pass by Ivory into 3rd place. Canarium is falling down the order. And she's trying to take it back. Can she do it? There's Penguin. And Ivory trying to take the 2nd. She takes 2nd from Penguin. Now setting her sights on Angel, whose lead has diminished to a mere 2nd. Ivory with a major comeback, starting in 12th place on the starting grid, making it all the way up to 2nd. Can she take the lead from Angel in these final 10 laps? At this point, unless something major happens to Ivory, she's become the champion of GlassCar 2023. And there goes Penguin back into 3rd place, pushing Ivory 1 place down. All they have to do is keep pushing her down 1 place at a time. All these marbles need to work together if they want to dethrone Ivory. Around the hairpin corner, all pretty evenly spaced as of now. And Ivory having a little bit of a hard time there, losing a little bit of time. Now Canarium may have a chance. And look at that, defensive move by Angel, pushing Penguin down, but he actually comes back. But Angel takes it back. Multiple place changes there in the top 2. Angel still able to hold out. Nitro, Canarium, down there in 4th and 5th. Trying to catch up to Ivory. Here comes Canarium. She needs to dethrone Ivory. Angel doing a very good job at solidifying the chance of her winning this overall championship if the other marbles can cooperate enough to push her down the order. Fastest lap by Ivory, 34.98. And you wouldn't expect anything less from this marble who completely dominated this season. And now is taking 3rd place back from Canarium. Penguin sweating bullets, and there goes Ivory into 2nd place once again. Through the hairpin turn, can Penguin take it back in this back straight? Doesn't seem like it, but Canarium takes 3rd from Penguin, and now Penguin has a little bit of catching up to do. 1.9 seconds between Angel and Canarium, who has dethroned Ivory for 2nd. And Ivory needs to take it back, and there's Penguin, but look how far behind Nitro is. And then Rattlesnake. Volcano, our last race winner, down in last place if you don't consider Pacifica's DNF. And that's unfortunate for him. Up the booster once again, lap 25. Angel still in lead. There goes Ivory for 2nd once again. She just can't seem to get close enough to Angel to really threaten for 1st place. Angel sees Ivory in the rearview mirror and knows she has to stay up there at all costs. Can Canarium take the move from Ivory in this turn? No, she actually gives Ivory some momentum, and now Ivory's gaining on Angel. Through the booster once again, and Ivory is trying to draft Angel. Here comes Canarium and Penguin, and now Nitro's up there with Penguin. Can he make a move there? Yes, Nitro moves up to third place, or fourth place. Now Nitro might have a chance to help push Ivory down the order, but they're running out of time. We only have 3 more laps to go. 0.9 second split between Angel and Canarium, which is not huge, but it is farther ahead over Ivory. Where are all the marbles from 6th and below? They're not even in the camera shot. They're so far behind. Well, there's Rock Slide and Rattlesnake. They're just so far behind from these top 5 marbles. Haven't seen Black Shadow, Dragon's Tail, Rainforest, Volcano in a very long time. Angel still able to hold the lead. Canarium still in second, trying to fend off Ivory. Nitro quite a bit behind Ivory, trying to just get up there and surpass her. And this might be his chance. Here he goes, and he takes third place from Ivory. Ivory slows down quite a bit, but she almost takes the lead back from Nitro, but Penguin takes the lead from Ivory as well. And now Ivory's in 5th place. Will she lose out in these final 2 laps? All Rock Slide and Rattlesnake have to do is pass Ivory, but look at the gap between Rattlesnake and Ivory. It's practically impossible to take over Ivory in 1 lap. The final lap has started. Angel is in the lead. Canarium and Nitro in 2nd and 3rd, but Ivory is in 5th. So at this point, Ivory is the champion. Their only hope is for something catastrophic to happen to Ivory in this final lap, but there goes Ivory into 3rd place. Now setting her sights on Canarium. Can she make one more overpass in this final race? Angel coming around these final turns. Canarium coming in at 2nd, but Angel will be your champion of race 6. Canarium coming in at 2nd, and Ivory in 3rd place, solidifying her win in GlassCar 2023. Your champion here at the Sacred Hills. We'll have to wait for the final point standings, but according to the statistics, Ivory has become the champion. And here's your full race result. Angel starting on pole and finishing on pole. Quite an accomplishment by her. Canarium finishing in 2nd, and Ivory 9 places gained all the way up to 3rd place. And that's all she needed to solidify her win in GlassCar 2023. Your champion with 208 points. 3 points ahead of Angel. Canarium coming in at 3rd to round off your podium, dethroning Nitro and pushing him off the podium. Let's take a look at the replays for the final race of this season. See, Angel started in pole position. She lost out in this first turn, but within a couple laps, she came back to the lead and held it for the whole. Well, it was more in halfway through the race that Ivory came out and took the lead. Look how far behind she fell back there in that first lap. But she did a good job at front running for the rest of this race. But Ivory doing a tremendous job at passing marbles time and time again to finish in 3rd place, starting in last place on the starting grid. Canarium also doing a fantastic job at staying up there in that top 3 to solidify her podium on 3rd place. This S section was the location of quite a bit of overtakes. Because if you can go through that S section without hitting any of the wall, then you can really pass some of the marbles who are less fortunate. And here's the accident by Pacifica being hit off the track by Penguin. Just hit in the wrong angle on that wall there. and Penguin was fortunate enough to not get any penalties from the investigation. There's a move by Ivory in the second place over Penguin. And there's another, the identical move. Almost a move there over Nitro, and there it is, taking 2 places within this one sector. Congratulations to Angel for being the champion of the final race of this season. Canarium coming in at second, 2.7 seconds behind Angel, and Ivory in third place, 3.18 seconds behind Angel. But Ivory is the marble everyone is congratulating today, the champion of GlassCar 2023, with the grand trophy at her side.